Well, hello again. Get that eyebrow straight. It's still April 28th, 2026. It is now 9:24 a.m. I took a long breakfast. I had a couple people um, that I had breakfast with, and one of them got there earlier to meet me, and I told them about the cancer situation. Of course, that took some time. And anyway, had a nice breakfast on my way back to the store. But while I was at breakfast, Dr. Harris called me, and he shared with me the good news. The good news is, no, I still have cancer, so let me be very clear about that. But the good news is it is the HPV positive variant. And, I still have treatment ahead of me. I still have the things that they have to do. But it is a major relief based on the research that I did yesterday to hear him say that it was HPV positive, because the AI interaction was very clear. That was a much sketchier situation, and there was definitely an unknown, and it can go straight to the lungs, metastasize there, and spread out. It's a much more aggressive situation. So I thanked him. I call him Kevin instead of Dr. Harris. I've got clear with him that I prefer to do that if he doesn't mind. He's great with that. Very good guy. Great. Couldn't recommend him enough, and will. So he said he could refer me to somebody if I'd like him to, but he says frankly he has no predispositions to any one being better than another at this particular type of cancer. That he feels the routine, the prescription to get better is going to be similar from one to another. It's a pretty well known type of cancer, and the way that it's treated should be relatively the same, be it here in Anacortes, Skagit County, or Seattle. And but of course, I'm going to dig in personally. I understand the cancer. I'm going to really know what the hell I'm talking about, and ideally pick the doctor. I'm going to pick the doctor. I am going to pick the doctor that I want, that I think will do the best job. And I don't want people to just rubber stamp something and find out I could have maybe chosen an easier path. So, for instance, that immunotherapy versus the chemo and the other stuff. There's a couple of different ways of doing things that I just don't know enough about. Ivermectin, don't know about that either. Now, I will research that along with the others. I was sitting at breakfast with a friend of mine this morning, and he talked about natural ways of curing the cancer and not dealing with any of the Western traditional medicine approaches. That ain't me. And in his particular case, the person, the love of his life, unfortunately, did pass away a couple of years later, after it apparently had gone away completely. And I know, even Steve Jobs, which kind of blows my mind, he chose the natural method and shunned the Western medicine approaches, and he passed away. And I'm sure there may be wonderful success stories that went on forever. I don't know, but I do know Tracy, somebody obviously that is closest to me, has been through it herself personally. She's had cancer. She battled back from the end, and so she has insights. And in today's world with AI, I can really dig in on this. But the bottom line for this video is I got the better of two possible answers. Is it HPV positive or not? And it is. So thanks for watching. Now we are on to picking a doctor and then deciding upon a treatment plan that I'll personally be involved in, because my life is in my own hands. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.